Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon, beautiful people. It's your girl, Folake Agumbiade, aka the Customer Seductress. Super excited to be back again this week. It's been a hell of a week, for lack of a better word. For a lot of us on this side of the divide. Each day comes with its own challenges. It just comes with a lot of things. I'm trying to find my optimism to carry me through today's video. But I've told you guys I'll always show up. Larry Thomas, I see you. One of the very first people to join us on the live. I can see more people joining us on Instagram. Welcome, I see you. Annie for me top John. How are you? How you doing? How are you? How you doing? If you're on Instagram, please wave. Let me know you're there. Say something. Let me know you're part of the broadcast. If you can hear me clearly. I look amazing. Ooh! You know I like to hear things like that. Yes, I know I look amazing. I'm excited that I don't look like what we're going through in Nigeria currently. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's scattering someone's dada. It's crazy what we're going through currently. Thank you. I miss you more. I miss you more. MD of life. You know why I miss you. We need to catch up. Thank you, Etima Ome. My PP is live with me. Jide Yusuf, I see you. Hope I see you. Welcome. It is really well. It's a lot. 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 We're going through a lot. We're going through, so many uncertain times, and sometimes it becomes very hard to speak the positive, and that's why you need to guard your joy. You need to guard your mental health. You need to guard the kind of people you have around you in this current situation you are. You need to really, really, really... BM Jeremy, I see you. Welcome. Ooh, I see you. How are you? You need to guard your mental health with every single thing you have got. Because honestly, the times can take a lot off you. That's why today's topic will be talking about not just thinking big, but acting big. For a lot of us in our journey to becoming, to finding the best version of ourselves, to emerging to the you version of you that can take the world, that can be everything God has created us to be. The first obstacle that we have is actually, Instagram folks, I'm sorry. I almost tripped off my second camera. Is actually, first of all, trying to visualize that big picture. I've said it this year that one of the tools that I've actively used to coach people and coach myself is introspection. So if you're watching, this is a good time to share this video. Let's get as many people into the live. They need to be watching this. These videos that I'm doing this year are self-help videos for both your mental health, your personal achievement goals, and just being able to drive yourself in general. So the first stumbling block ahead of you is thinking big. However, for those of us who are in the household of faith, you're a Christian, you go to church, you have a support system that allows you to think big a bit better. Yeah? John, I see you. How you doing? Thank you for joining in live. You have a support system that allows you to speak positive thoughts, to do the mind work that is necessary for you to, conceptualize that next big version of yourself. Now, I have over the years discovered that there is still a huge percentage who get stuck in thinking big. So I'll tell you why. I'm currently a panelist on, like a grant program for a particular organization. And I got to sit on the panel with other panelists to interview a lot of the contestants that came in to be awarded that grant. And I discovered that people actually do think big. They have grand delusions of grandiose. They have an idea of something they want to happen. Now, the sad part of the statistics for me is that men think bigger than women. Yeah, over the years. Men think bigger than women. I don't know why. Maybe it's because women are more emotionally wired to think less of themselves. Automatically. They don't envision themselves in bigger spaces, doing greater works, really making an impact. Majority of the times, women just see themselves, in the context of what culture, social-cultural factors, has defined them in, having kids, getting married. The big picture for an average woman, African woman, not even a Nigerian woman, is just to have kids and be married. Men are more big thinkers. But in that same statistics, as the social scientist that I've come to be, as a psychologist, I discovered that even though men are thinking big, women are better executors. So you see a man waiting to hit, if I have 5 million, if I have 500,000, I'll be able to do that grand business that I had in mind. If I had, if I traveled to the States, if I had my uncle support me in this area, they have grand ideas. They think big. They think wide. They think without the boxes. Whereas a woman wants to think of the next 5 years, but she really cannot think that 5 years without not thinking about other elements, like her husband or maybe a partner that she's hoping to find, like the children. So you're finding women who have the ability to execute, refusing to dream big. And you're finding men who have the ability to be big thinkers, refuse to act bigger. Think about it. Etima says, I believe that last statement you just made. Yeah, it's so true. That's why I'm sorry, with no offense to majority of the men here that might be watching this video. You find that women can do little things to keep a family together. But a man is waiting for that next big break. So he's not ready to sell pure water. He's not ready to go to that, building place around the area and just go and carry some blocks to make some money. He's not ready to do some mundane task. He's waiting for the big break. Sometimes you see guys waiting to travel and their lives are falling apart. They're doing nothing. They're not reading. They're not getting a job. They're not putting themselves out there. They're just waiting for that big break. Whereas a woman, the moment her partner is not available or there's no job, she starts to think of what she can sell. If I tell you my story on the journey to becoming, you'll be blown away. I'll share it for a bit because honestly, enough of us coming to tell you stories of how to be better, but not showing you how we became better. When I first entered into the city of Abuja, I came in for my NYSC. and I came in for a job opportunity in the city. Unfortunately, that job didn't start on time, and I had to buy time. I had not finished my NYC. I walked into the streets of Abuja. The first job I got was at Porchester, Nigeria Limited, selling BP monitors on the streets of Abuja. That's about how many years ago? Maybe 22 years ago? I can't remember the exact dates. Selling BP monitors on the streets of Abuja. This is a Lagos big girl. I'm a Von, as in, you don't understand. Go to Lagos and go and ask for the name Von. We are not anyhow people. With due respect. But I wasn't going to come into the city, sit down, and have my host be handing me 500. Did we? Was 500 plenty money? That's big money. Maybe 100 naira to get around. What year? I think I've been married for 17 years. This year. So maybe about 21 years ago. 21, thereabout. Yes, 21. So I was selling BP monitors. Oh, real Queen Vigo. I see you. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you, girl. I was selling BP monitors and I got trained. They gave us a marketing training. I was so good. I remember I would go to was it H-Medics? New Health Pharmacy. I would go to all the pharmacies, you know. Oh, Dr. Idei, I see you. Don't distract me with your nice compliments. My co-in partner doing her thing exceptionally. Thanks, bro. Much love. So I would go to New Health Pharmacy. I would go to all the pharmacies to market BP monitors. And I was hitting my targets. I was doing pretty good. I was doing pretty good. Until the real job that brought me into Abuja came on the table, which was, you know, a front desk officer at Matrix Solicitors, Abuja. And in that role, in that front desk position, I grew in between the ranks until I became practice administrator of that same Matrix Solicitors and left maybe 4 years after I went into that business. So I said that to say, an average core member who is walking into a city, who is a girl, will find a way to get herself slotted anywhere just to have something to do. But the guys who are big thinkers, you know, we want to make the big bucks. We're not executing nada. That's why the girls are not getting good boys to marry. They are marrying one chance. Guys who are comfortable for a woman to hustle while they eat off the hustle, while they are waiting for the big thing. So I want to encourage us to not just think big, but to act big, bigger. Not just think of the big things we want to achieve, but to start from the little tasks. Today's video is all about acting on the thinking. Acting on the thinking. Not just thinking big, drawing big plans and doing absolutely nothing. I need to beg the men to act more. Anifowoshe Temitokwe says, I agree. Women are better executors, especially serious-minded women. Women are incubators by default. Very true. Whatever you give a woman, Wale Jayola, you want to join me live? Let me approve. I just sent you an invitation. Whatever you give a woman, she's going to incubate it. Thank you so much, Dr. Anifowoshe, for that. She's going to sit on it, break it into small bits that are digestible enough to start implementation. So beyond, Wale, are you here?
Yeah.
We can't see you. Your video is off. We can't hear you. In fact, so I'll continue. Beyond just, you know, just thinking big, we need to begin to act big. And for the women who are choosing to think small, there's a lot of capacity within you. You have the ability to execute because you're also very skilled in the art of multitasking. So even as you think about your husband, I have one too, mind you. Yeah, I love him very much. And I've got 4 beautiful kids. But regardless, that has never stopped a serious-minded woman. A husband and children is not an excuse for not achieving your dreams. Wale, we lost you. I think the network is bad. It's not an excuse for achieving your dreams. I remember my last child, my extra Jara. Yes, Etima, both parties need to do better. The men need to not only think big, but act bigger. And the women don't just have to act bigger, but think big. Think big. Think wide. Think of the opportunities. Purity in I see you. Welcome. Good to see you here. Think of the opportunities. Chimmy, I see you. Welcome. This is a good time to share the video. Like I always say in my videos nowadays, we support Christian content. I'm a Christian. Yes. I'm not going to hide my identity and what I believe in this year anymore or anytime soon. I've never hid it that I'm a Jesus girl, but I'm going to make it more forefront of what I do, because honestly, if I tell you what I do and I don't show you the power that backs up what I do, I'll be lying to you. I'll be lying to you. Yeah. There are various self-help techniques you can use to making wealth or becoming the best version of yourself. But there's only one direction that gives you clarity, is that gives you that fulfillment, that joy, that purpose. And it's the understanding that there is a higher power that directs the affairs of your life. And for me, I'm a Christian. So if you share this content, if you're on this video and you're a Christian or you're a Muslim, it doesn't matter, share the content. Let's get in as many people to come hear some of the things we're talking about here. Wale Jayola says, excellent topic. Yeah, true. Sharon, welcome. We need to do better. I remember when I had my last child, I was done having babies. I was done. I was so done. I had 3 kids at one point and I was done having babies. But what can't we say? God sometimes it has some pleasant surprises. So I got pregnant with my last child, even though I was on birth control. So you guys don't look at me, don't judge me. No, you don't get to look at me like that. Like if you didn't want to get pregnant, how did you? I got pregnant on birth control. So let's see another one. And I already was at the peak of my career. There were certain things I had set out to achieve that year. And, I got pregnant. So I had to forfeit my 10th year wedding anniversary that I've been planning for years for that pregnancy. But I wasn't going to forfeit my dreams. I was not going to forfeit my dreams. So I had my baby, and there was a client I was managing then in the development space, James Hall. And we had to go, take a nationwide tour. And I just had a baby 3 weeks earlier. Was it 3 weeks, 3 weeks or 4 weeks? And my boss was like, you're the only one who manages these people successfully. They don't want to take this tour with anyone else, but I can make them take someone else. Are you up for going on this trip? My baby was just 1 month old. What did I do? I packed my baby. Yes, call me a bad parent, but trust me, there was nothing going to happen to my daughter because I was an experienced mom. I knew what to do. I wasn't going to leave her behind, of course. That would be very irresponsible of me. But that didn't stop my trip. I had my daughter on my hip going through 6 states in Nigeria. Yes, very rude. Very comfortable, trip though, because they knew the peculiarities of my situation. I had my baby bath, my sterilizer, everything stacked in the car. Yeah, and I went with someone who was like a younger sister of some sort to assist me. I could have said I was going to pass over that career mark because I was a mom. But I discovered that when you are dreaming big, you must be acting bigger. Hello? You can't be making excuses. You can't be looking for reasons not to become what God has created you to be. In closing today, I don't want this video to be too long. There's anything that you've learned from the video, type in the chat room. What are you taking away from today's video? In closing, I need women to think bigger. You think bigger. Hold your sisters accountable to think bigger. Hold them accountable to think bigger. Your partner, your spouse, your children do not define the fulfillment of the call of God over your life. That's a very deep statement. I said it and I had those pimples. Wow. No. Your partner, your children, you are their parents. You owe them the responsibility of being there for them. But honestly, there are ways and systems that you can adequately use to incorporate even with your kids in the big picture of what God has for you. Having kids doesn't have to shrink your dreams. Yeah. Having kids doesn't have to shrink your dreams as a woman. Because you're an executor by design. Etima Ume says, think bigger mode activated. Please think bigger. Think bigger. And execute big as well. Wale Jayola says, great planning, proactivity, and energetic. Wow, thank you. Powerful share. And for the men, enough of big dreams and no actions. You can't be dreaming to become an award-winning music minister, and you have yet to keep putting out music back to back. It's not possible. Who's going to nominate you for the awards? Your family members who know you can sing? No. You can't be wanting to be a prolific writer with a bestseller, and you are yet to write the first line of that book. You can't be wanting to be an advisor to government as a man, and you are yet to be a community advisor to your locality, your church, a group of people. Who's going to recommend you to that big dream when you are not executing the little details? No. You need to start from somewhere. Gideon Alejo, I see you. Welcome. Who is going to recommend you? Who's going to recommend you? No one. No one. So let's do better this year. Let's put ourselves out there. Let's get the information we need to help us to dream. Because not everybody can actually dream. Everybody has the capacity to dream. But when you look at the weight of the world around you, dreaming can be very hard. Yeah. When you look at your lack of funds, your lack of support system, you look at so many factors around you, your inability to have the right connections, you just tell yourself, it's not possible. As you're dreaming it, the negativity inside of you is canceling it out. Great to have you here, Giddy. Great to have you here. So again, in recap, as I end, women are better executors, men are better dreamers. Don't dream alone as a man. Don't keep saying this is what I want to do in the next 1 year, and you have not started executing the tiny details of it. And as a woman, stop executing small dreams. You have capacity for more. Don't let social-cultural factors determine the things that you go for. Be that future-forward female who has what it takes to self-govern herself in every area of life and evolve the best version of herself that is possible. If you are yet to get my books, like I always like to end my videos, Customer Seduction, Art of Small Talk, you're missing out. I don't like to talk too much. You see these two books? They're just a glimpse into what goes on in this beautiful mind that you're looking at. I'm hoping to drop another book before the end of the year. So if you have not read any of these two, I don't know how you're going to catch up. You can send us a DM. We'll try and get it to you wherever you are. We can get you, we can put a copy in your hand. They're very affordable. Just send us a DM and my team will put a copy in your hand as you plan towards fulfillment of purpose in 2023. My name is Folake Agunbiade, aka the Customer Seductress. Follow me on all of my social media handles. If you're on Facebook, you're here to follow me. Follow Agunbiade on Instagram. Go there now. There's exclusive content I share on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you're going to miss out on that. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, oh, why did the lights go off? Sorry. If you're yet to, my ring lights went off. Apologies. If you're yet to, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Customer Seductress Folake Agunbiade on YouTube. Also, follow me on YouTube for exclusive content. I will be in the city of Jos on the 18th of February, and you need to be there. If you are in the hospitality industry, you're a caterer, you're a baker, you're a chef, whatever area of hospitality, you work in a hotel, you know someone in the city of Jos, I will be there live for the Customer Service Clinic, Jos Edition 2023. Share this information with them. They don't want to miss the Customer Seductress in their city. Till I come into your faces next week, guys, don't leave this video without sharing. Okay? I love you. Keep winning. It's your girl, Folake Agunbiade, and I'm signing